Nades. As soon as Zip tosses his, there's going to be another one bounced off from Dark. Oh, there's the first, the second one. Oh, he missed it. He missed the nade. It actually lands on Zip. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but doesn't land it equally onto ENCE. Fighting to get out, fighting to create space, and BlameF and Config are holding them at bay for the moment.
That was a nice headshot from Config. He actually tapped him mid-air. But you're right, that one grenade, it could have made a huge difference. Yeah, that's super helpful, right? And it's true to some extent as well. If you are trying to set up your teammates, it's not always going to be you on the scoreboard. But the team could win. This round, though, a little bit rough up the gate. Underpass and then Config running around catwalk and getting a kill. BlameF going to be picking off Madden right then and there, and D-Ha's going to be caught by Farley pushing through the smoke. So they don't even really... Whatever they wanted ENCE in this round, whatever the plan was, they don't even get to try it. Presumably mid-control into an A crunch, but...
I think we might see, maybe not after this round, maybe after the next... I mean, I don't know. It could be after this one or next round. I just think we're going to get an early timeout out of ENCE. They seem like they've opened up pretty flat here in some of these engagements. Not the style we're used to seeing in terms of, you know, convincingly and aggressively and assertively taking fights.
And obviously, it's real early days, but BlameF and Config both at 5 kills. That's about one of the worst things that could happen for ENCE if both those players turn up on a map like this. They both play very near the center of the map too, so they're going to be almost impossible to avoid.
They don't even have, with those two, you don't have to worry about Farley quite yet, who had an incredible performance yesterday as well. 25 seconds on the clock. Hades and Connector walking up the steps, looking into the bomb site. Might see a jiggle from ZipX at some point, but he's spotted first. That was going to connect. I didn't think that was going to land as powerfully as it did. Oh, look at this. Shadow is shown. Diha, he's got a freebie. He's just marched up. Good shot from Farlig, or else he surely would have gone down, but he's got to back away. The only one in the bomb site doesn't know where the attention is going to be coming from. Config goes down. Window now exposed, and Farlig in a lot of trouble. I don't think they can win this. I think this has got to be maybe ZipX just helping Farlig to survive.
That is the high percentage play here. Get those rifles away and just try and see if you can live through the round. Although he is back looking for it. He's about to get shot in the back. Surely no way that he lives through this one. And that's the AWP given over. I think you called it right earlier. This is just almost impossible. I understand why you want to try and do it, obviously, because it feels devastating losing to just pistols having won 3 rounds in a row, but...
And I think the kind of slowdown that ENCE came up with made Astralis feel like they had a chance maybe to get back into the round if they were to maybe find someone on the cross, and then all of a sudden you're in a 2-on-3. I think at some point when things were quiet, they felt like this was still a winnable situation, and
yeah, Hades has been really cool to watch throughout this whole tournament, so... Oh, he tried to duck under it, but it's not going to be good enough. A double opening instead. Doesn't get any better than that. They get loose Spinks coming out of the A-apps, but still, they have plenty of time. They don't actually have to keep pushing this so much right now. 4 versus 3, they can actually leave Astralis hanging for a little bit. What in God's name is happening to Config? Did he just try and do a jump scout shot up against the Tetris boxes?
Yeah, well, I mean, he was just jumping to get information. I think he just took the shot just out of just standard reaction. Man, ENCE, they take advantage of this. This is a slow creeping attack on the bomb, so they're forced out a decent amount of utility, forced Astralis to make awkward plays to try and come back into the round, and they've just worked them. 4 players going to survive for ENCE. BlameF trying to hide in a window, finds 1 kill.
Bomb has been planted.
Ooh, fakes it. Pretends to jump down, but actually goes back in. No one's heard him, I think. So
that's a jump. Nade coming, and it's got him. Couldn't get through the hole fast enough. A little bit of a mistake from Farlig. He almost gets away. It's punished afterwards, but BlameF is there to pick up the pieces. He got the first kill at top mid. Now he's found another one. Madden jumping into the window. Maybe thought he was going to be covered by the smoke, but not entirely, so it falls on Spinks. This duel is massive for ENCE's future. Big win. That might force the hand of ZipX.
Yeah, it looks like he is a little bit anxious to maybe move forward. Snappy, though. Again, kind of making signals like he wanted to check the corner, but didn't really. And that cost them a lot. 45 seconds now. Spinks and Hades, 2 versus 3. And a Config just in a good position. Right place, right time. And Spinks should not be able to win this one. Molotov will force Config into the fight. But he does do a little bit of damage to Spinks. And now there's a little bit of follow-up from a Counter-Strike sense. Because I remember him from back in, I mean, back when the Polish scene was essentially swamped by
Virtus Pro, the old Virtus Pro lineup.
And nobody really cared about any of the other Polish players, and it seemed like actually many of them were never really gonna make it out from there.
There was always a feeling that there was like enough players to create like a second Polish team that could compete internationally, and it just never ever came to fruition.
Yeah, so it's so cool. It's so cool to see him on this lineup. I actually think that's really awesome. We should tell. Someone should go investigate that story a little bit more. It's been around for a long time. Oh, the lineup, they jumped down in front of him, and Blameif will get a double of his own. I mean, what can you say about that? First half for Astralis.
Yeah, still opportunity to recover for ENCE. Looking really good for Astralis though right now, although, I mean, you never want to drop the ball in the last 5 rounds, in the final third of the half.
Blameif is 16-3, just as a...
Yeah, he's done that quietly again, hasn't it? Wasn't there a game yesterday where he had like a crazy like 18-2, and we were like, oh, there we are. Yeah, he's doing a great job. Blameif caught out in the open, still finds the kill. Madden as well, didn't want to swing for it. Player on catwalk, I think player in connector as well. A lot of pressure. That means the A hit has to be impactful, but Farlig's got a great angle, and Glaive's already back to defend. Hades with 1. He's surely going to go down now as Farlig just holds it. Molotov and smoke config as well. If he ever feels like he's in trouble or under pressure, can just back off and deny access to the choke point. Farlig in connector looking underpass. Didn't have the timing on the scope, but Xyp9x found Madden.
He did, and if they were near B, maybe they could try and do something about it because they realize Xyp9x is getting that kill, but they're so far away that even if they make that call, they can't really use it for anything. Farlig, very adventurous, scoped up walking. He couldn't see anything there by the boxes, so Snappy will get the kill. 55 seconds, and I think ENCE at this point, they need to start picking up some rounds here. Even a man down, it's so important they win this one.
It's actually fine. That's a good round from Farlig. Coming back, picking off the Palace player. You know, likely it's just a lurk. There's going to be nobody else. Him and Glaive were trying to aggress, but Snappy's never going to expect Glaive to be following up the ult play. Oh, great from Dia, but there it is exactly. Why would you ever expect it, Glaive? About to save the round, swings out and grabs the final one.
To come together now. This is like the perfect point in the calendar year for this lineup to actually work. So if that is in fact what's happening, well then we're gonna move into an even more interesting season of Counter-Strike than we thought. It's already looking good, but it could be even better apparently. Config with a double ult kill to try and defend the bomb site with. Madden goes down.
They just didn't. It just seemed like they didn't collectively have the timing on when that smoke was going to clear.
Yeah, probably not.
So impromptu pinch onto the B bomb site. 2 players huddled up in ladder room, ready on catwalk to turn the corner. Excuse me, that's a 3rd player coming underpass Hades. It's just Madden on catwalk, so 3 in the upper tunnels.
This can work really well if they get just the right opening against either Config or Xyp. But again, if they get slowed down, it's not going to be quite the same. Snappy swings out and he finds Config. It's a great start. Snappy kind of did his job, but Xyp is back here. Oh my god, and he wipes them all out. A quad kill to end the...
Run out of ways to describe their dominance.
Maybe we can just enjoy it. We don't have to describe it so much.
Okay.
We were just witnesses to what's happening. A shot from Xyp against Hades all the way back there. But really, ENCE are just hoping to get something through the smoke, which I mean that is a stretch. I don't blame them for trying. You have to do something.
Ooh, that's a decent enough tag. Actually, Astralis having a really tough time getting this bomb planted. It's stuck in the corner. Stuck behind the boxes. Someone's going to have to get him out of there. Blameif has the most HP. Everyone else is really susceptible to the 2 scouts that are picked up. Good jump over. Good kill on it. And still 1 player hiding in the back. Blameif now stepping up to the plate to get involved in the action, and they need him.
It's hard for them to guess that Farlig's back there because they've already got 1 kill in that corner. So in their minds, just because of the stress especially, it might be hard to think about the fact that there's a 2nd player back there. Dihan out, unfortunately, on his own. So slowing it down for Astralis really helped out. And they got some of the fights that they needed here.
I think this round, if you're Astralis, you're at 15, right? It's 15-3. I think, you know, I think one of the oh, there's 29. Hold the phone on the thought. There's 30. He's got him. Perfect.
He's winning the map on his own. Oh, it's ridiculous. He's taking out Madden as well. I can't believe it, Jason. What an incredible power performance from Astralis here.
31-5.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I mean, it's kind of cool that they had, I mean, we all knew when Astralis had that great run when this lineup first came together at the Blast Finals last year, and then just kind of disappeared off the map and weren't all that impressive. We knew there was going to have to be some shuffling, figuring out how to make this team work, and obviously, as you mentioned earlier, Both are going to be in great position. Hades is activated. Needs one more. Needs one more. He knows double doors. One's coming. Counter flash. He's blinded. And Config with the dualies is going to hold on to the bomb site.
Wait. He's doing it all. There's no stopping him now. He's thinking about it. The dualies are back in action. He's got so many bullets, but finally Spinks will take him down. Very important. And first kill in that battle goes to Spinks, so it's worth keeping an eye on there. Flameth with one good kill, but Spinks has shown up, and he's going to try and get more. Sip is very low on health. He's going to be found, and they'll have enough time for the defuse as well. Nicely done from ENCE. Not easy.
That's a perfect round to highlight how you live by config, die by config at times. Like, he had about 1 million opportunities.
Clean wallbang, but he did at least see him. I'm hoping. D-Hop is CT spawn, trying to defend it. Some interesting jiggle peeking going on from Farley there that actually gets in the kill on D-Hop. And we're still in a 4-on-3, but they're running out of time right now on the Astralis side.
Oh no, that timing.
Yeah, that is horrible. 80s has gone down. Madden's shown up. Maybe the only one that can win this round right now for ENCE. He's trying to do the best that he can with the MP9, and he's being real effective, trying to swap into the dualies. And I wonder if he did enough. Spinks has shown up currently with no nades and no kit. Yeah, that's a problem. Going to be the full 10 seconds right now. Doesn't seem like there's one on the ground either, but he's sneaking up, trying to find it. He's in the crossfire. He almost transfers it right away, and if he had the kit now, man, he could put so much pressure on Blameth, but he just has to stay alive, and he can't. Instant headshot.
Choices. Do you want to try and push up middle, or do you want to try and take over this A bomb site, open up an option for your teammates?
Look at that. Ooh, they're going to be found again. Hades doing so much work. He got caught in the beginning and could have been dead right away, but he stuck around, and now he's got a double kill, and he's slowed him down. I think they wanted to sneak into the Jaguar tunnel, have Farlig put a little bit of pressure on A, and then actually just catch them as they rotate back out of B. Now there's only 24 seconds. They're going to catch Farlig, and it means Blameth is on his own with 20 seconds. He almost has to get this kill and put the bomb down right away before Madden shows up. And I think even the window for that is closing every single second right now. 10 of them left, by the way. He's going to try and go for it. Smokes up. Oh, yeah. He's so dead.
Pull some players into him. But because he went passive, Snappy also backed away from lane. He'll be deeper into the B bomb site. Madden just jiggling for a delay smoke.
Yeah, nicely done. Didn't overpeak it. Yeah, you're absolutely. He's been, I mean, for at least 30 seconds, he was just hiding in that corner, and they were not ready for it. Glaive comes back, but he's going to lose the fight, and Astralis, they're in so much trouble. Less than 30 seconds now. They can't really go back to the A-bomb site. They kind of just have to power on through. And there's 3 people defending. None of this seems like it's going to be possible for them to win on any level. A little bit of wall bang, but they don't really find Madden in there. 17 seconds on the clock, and this defense is looking powerful for ENCE. They needed the return. They needed a little bit of a comeback from what happened on that first map. And Glaive is actually being a real nuisance. Good spray down, and it actually was Glaive from the other side who got the kill and not Blameth pushing through the middle, so that's a little bit interesting. 4-on-4 though. I'm
surprised Spinks kept up with that play. I mean, even with the information he's being shot at and spammed through the smoke, he even saw the jump, and it's all falling apart now for ENCE. Oh man, Snappy can recover, holds the line. First headshot is his. No zip is to the right, knows they're an AWPer on the B ramp as well, and he's going to reaggress. He's going to take the risk. This is everything. This could turn the round back.
Yeah, but timing has to be perfect here for Snappy. He needs to not just get the kill, but actually stay alive afterwards. And the longer this goes on, the worse it gets, because they're walking up behind him to eventually put the bomb down, and that'll kind of force his hand. Oh, he goes for it, and he finds Sip. That is a huge frag right there. See if ENCE can actually steal this away. One of the best rounds so far for Astralis. A real chance for them to finally get on the board, and they needed a lot. Trying to get out the tunnel now. There's only a smoke on Farley. Difficult to put it up, though, and he's going to go down. Misses the AWP shot, and Glaive is low on health. He gets the one, but now they know where he is, and Madden comes in for the kill. If Astralis want to do that before they try to go for something that's more A-heavy.
This is a round Astralis, like, really just can't lose, and I think they're going to get a gift here. It looks like we're going to get D-Hub pushing up. The question is, how far does he want to go? Oh, that's a huge win. That's a huge win, and they've even started rotating Spinks over to be in position for when D-Hub falls. He wants one more. Ooh, good shutdown from Config, and Astralis should have their first round of the opening half.
Yeah, for Hades, I don't think it's worth it. They have some money in the bank, but I mean, you would be relying on shots of the smoke with the AWP to try and turn it into a 1 versus 2, and then you still probably can't win the round. 7-1 Obviously, on a lot of other maps would have been completely devastating, but on some level, this map does allow you to you know, if they get a couple of rounds here, especially with the economy on ENCE the way that it is, they can actually go quite a bit of distance here. So we'll see if they're going to be able to or not. Hades set up with the AWP. That's an aggressive scope at that range.
Yeah, he stepped in front of the Molotov. Good timing, just double scoped, and Spinks is going to add Zipix on top of it. He's even going to turn around, grab Glaive. Snappy obliterates them in lane. Great hold from ENCE. That worked perfectly. Oh, it's a bit crazy. Oh, that's fortunate, and he's got another one.
See what I'm saying?
I don't want to speak out of school here. Maybe a little stumped at this point in the game. All 5 players outside of B waiting for the utility to subside. Obviously going to be some kind of an execute. Here come the nades. Smoke is out. Nade is out as well.
Oh, they bounced that HE right off the totem pole. That actually was very effective. 3 versus 5, and again, there's a lot of presence here at the B bomb side. Now everybody's confused. Snappy went into the smoke while he was reloading and then came back out to get the kill. Nothing that Farley could do here. A 9-1 lead for ENCE and an absolute shutdown. And then suddenly it becomes really shallow, which might not be what you want. They're going to try and go for it again, and more grenades are on the ramp, but they do make it through in a good fashion this time. Madden gets caught trying to retreat back. Snappy's taking the fight here. They want to see if they can bring him down. Sip through the smoke will get the job done. Oh, Spam is here, but he's behind the totem pole on the other side, so at least not able to get caught right away. 3 on 3 as they catch Dihar, and they're ready on the other side. An unlikely
good flashbang. Hades way too far out. Way too far out. No chance of recovery. And Astralis pushing, pressing the issue in every choke point. Farlig has the deep angle in ruins now with the op. And I don't think anyone from ENCE is going to want to deal with that. Good peek. That's bomb hitting the deck.
Yeah, it's really cool map control for Farlig, but they need the bomb plant. Nice flick from BlameF. That'll get the job done, and Farlig decides that AWP in a 2-on-2, not what he wanted.
That's a tough peek from Diha. Remember, the bomb is still dropped back towards CT spawn, so even though Astralis is falling back, they've got a minute to work with. They're just going to allow BlameF to get into a new position. Farlig sticking around in A main.
Snappy's really thinking about that too. He has the right idea. Health-wise, both him and BlameF taking some damage already. BlameF timing. Oof. It's close. Molotov will kind of force the fight on the other side of the donut, so could be interesting. Snappy, though, he's going to find some space now. Nade to follow it up, but he's still alive. And Farley misses the elbow. He's going to get that one straight center mass. By doing that.
Oh, that's unfair.
Yeah, just a bit. Hits hard that Eagle, even through the wall. But Convict's ready to fight. He's starting to get a little bit more alive here. Misses the spree on Madden, though, so it's back into a 3-on-3.
Yeah, but Config is just... look at the way he set up this entire round.
Yep.
He even gets spammed down so low before he sees anyone. Still wins 2 fights and occupies Madden. And look at the way it's pulled over the defense when their teammates start dropping. Everyone's out of position. Farlig's got a deep angle with the op now. Set that up as well. Give Config... Chalk this round up to Config.
They're actually going for the retake here. I guess you can, but given the money situation for ENCE, I'm a little bit surprised that they wouldn't try to...
Clearing, especially with mid control. He might be setting it up. There's the flash, although no peek from Snappy. Just allows him to get away safely as the Molotov burns him out of position. 5-on-3 for ENCE.
And Dihan winning that. Just a straight-up challenge for Config. Walking through the A hallway. 5 versus 3, yeah. Everything lined up nicely. Bomb is quite far back out there, so... I guess they could go back to the A-bomb side if they wanted to, but it's a long way. Because you have to walk for the first distance, or you're going to give up the whole game, right? And you kind of have to walk when you get to the other side, too. Okay, walking onto the bomb side, speaking of which, but they line up for Madden. Easy enough double right there, and BlameF now on his own. To try and clutch it 1 versus 4. He's not looking like that's going to be possible right now. 29 seconds. Swings out. Does do some damage to Diha, but it is not enough. A 10-5 lead in favor of ENCE at the end of the first half. That's really impressive. Looking good to get that third map. We'll see if they can coming back after the break.
Let's get it on. Glaive's got the first kill. A little bit blind, he's going to sink back, and everyone from Astralis is going to get into safety. Safety of the pack. Farlig adds another as Madden tries to be aggressive. And man, a 5-on-3 post plant and ENCE in tough positions. They're stuck inside the bomb site.
Well played for Astralis to not take that fight, even though it can be tempting to defend the bomb site. Probably better to stay alive and just, like you said, come back as a whole pack. We've got Blamef on the dualies as well. So far, only the one kill, and Hades back here, P250 to defend 1 versus 3. An almost impossible task at this point in the round, and they're going to be ready. They're going to be so ready. Definitely lead somewhere bad at this point in time. But it all depends on how much Astralis can establish, how much dominance they can get at the beginning here, and if they can build any kind of an economy. And so far, Madden's at least catching Config. It's a good bit of work to begin with. Blamef.
Okay.
Tapping away, probably a little bit surprised. Could have been simply looking at the radar or something else like that. Didn't look like he was quite ready for that one. Glaive, hoping to defend it. It's a lot of damage towards Snappy, but he's brought his friends. Hades amongst others.
This might seem crazy, but I feel like Farlig has a decent enough chance. I think he needed that kill. Maybe the nade can get it. Oh, Hades cut down in the open. There's a couple low HP players on this with that flank from Spinks. Snappy and Madden take a lot of damage. It's Snappy to grab it. Config might be forced away now. He's got to be really careful. Madden is close up, but oh, Glaive and Config each win their fight in middle. That's massive. Farlig with a missed opportunity. You won't see that every day. Dia stops short and completes it with the nade. Now can address Donut. He's won that as well.
Bringing his team back. Some amazing fights being won, and Hades at the mean point. They're attacking everywhere right now, making it hard for Astralis to even figure out what is going on.
Yeah, but look how far away the bomb is on Spinks. It is so far back. Now, thankfully, it's just the one player here, Zipix, and how he chooses to play this is so important because Glaive is equally on the other side of the map. This plant's going to go down, and Glaive's going to take a little bit of time to get prepared on the flank. So Zipix just holding position. They've conceded the plant and are thinking forward towards the 2-on-2.
Smoke to block off Sip for a long time there.
No kits.
That is real important. They have a Molotov on Glaive, so they also have to be a bit careful here where they actually position themselves ENCE, because that one grenade can make a big difference, but they're running out of time rapidly. Sip will win the first fight. He has the right idea, thinking that Hades is going to be there. He pushes through, and that's going to work just fine. 10-second defuse on the other side. I don't think so, but he gets the kill. Would have caught him, definitely. And they are paranoid about this idea. What an opening from Snappy that pulls everyone away, except for Config. Sticking around. I understand what Madden wanted to do there, but timing was a bit early. Spinks defending the bomb plant. Hugely important. And it's a 3-on-3. The weapon's not really there for Astralis, but they could go for the retake. Config looked like he almost let Spinks go, but somehow he's back to find him anyway. And now it's a 2-on-3. Snappy's going to be found, and it's looking real great for the retake here. Hades on his own. And he's on that ramp. Smoke is up with the AWP. He misses the blind ones through. Oh, but that could be it. 10-second defuse. It lands on top of the bomb. Oh, my God. They're all just watching it. Oh, they have to go for it right away.
Oh, he's calculated it.
Yeah, I think he's done it.
Yep.
Takes the damage. Well calculated.
Control of lane on the CT side. 5-on-4. And they're ready for what comes next.
Yeah, they read it.
Boost up.
I don't think they're gonna. I mean, it is a good idea, but this time, ooh, did you see the shadow config? I wonder. He's certainly fallen back, and it's a good idea because he's got finally gone that crossfire, so maybe worth it. Hades gonna be bested by Farlig deep in CT spawn. 3 versus 5, and Config just runs in for that headshot. So accurate. Interesting. Okay,
posture like you're going to hit the B bomb site through Donut. There's 2 defenders here. Farlig's, oh my lord, he's going to miss one. And Config is only able to go 1 for 1. Fluffed shot from Farlig could spell disaster in the round. Astralis have to come over and probe and see what they can get to create this retake. Molotov down won't stop the plant, but there goes Snappy. That's the frag they needed.
Yes, it is. Kind of makes this retake a little bit more doable. They don't have any more smokes to put on top of the bomb for the defuse, which is, I think, a common way to try and win it on the A bomb site. So that could be a bit of an issue. And how do they dig out these remaining ENCE players? Sip is making a lot of noise, getting close here, hoping to get someone to peek him, but there's 2 people here, and if they time it right, he's going to be in trouble. There's one of them. Good return. Diha will win the fight and almost takes down Blamef as a 1 versus 1. And here's where that smoke would have been real handy for him to try and force Hades into the fight, but he's going to get responsible for the loss. It could have worked. Here we go, 15 to 11. Oh, flashed in. Glaive on the assist, but Snappy able to pick it up with a Mac-10 somehow. Sip trying to take over some of the responsibilities of holding this A bomb site. He swings out after the flashbang, and it is really good. Madden goes down, and now he smokes it up. You can see it's all just on his spine. He's just working off of autopilot almost.
I love this. Put the fear of God in him if you're config. They're delayed.
He actually wallbanged him.
Perfect. Still, everyone's going to be set up for config who's wrapping all the way around. This is just delay, like maybe another 5 seconds, and he's going to have a double. He's going to take the first. He doesn't even care. He'll find the second. The silencer means there was no communication. But that'll be something that's going to be tough to handle now. Although 2 defenders here with Glaive and Donut. If config gets 1, he'll have to stand and fight, and then Glaive can respond. But now they're huddled up together. Oh, config goes down. So does Glaive. Yeah, they fell back again. I think there was something with that initial play in middle that got called off, because then you have config in that position that was improvised, Glaive and Donut. Config falls back into the same position of Glaive, and neither one of them can really work their magic. Both of them are taking space from each other.
Yeah, there's a whole ride together, die together moment there. They died, so.
Bad boys for life.
Yeah. Short as it was. Farley gets caught as well, and Sim, now it's getting real tricky. I mean, they have some money in the bank, actually a lot of money in the bank, so I guess losing that doesn't really matter, but wow, there we go. ENCE able to pick it up in the end. I was hoping maybe that we could see a little bit more action. The one team advancing, and we're going to find out which one right now. Oh, Glaive with an opening to take down Madden. That's a nice start. All the way out by that blue container. Diha, though, back for a quick revenge, and he might even spot that no one else is there, so they're going to be trying to go for it. They don't want to wait any longer. Astralis trying to see if they can overpower this A bomb site, and they're already in looking for the plant, and oh, it gets almost interrupted. That was close, but Diha gets denied by config. Finally, there comes the bomb plant, and they're trying to get out the smoke, but they're getting shut down as they do. Falling onto the floor of the bomb site is Hades, but it's too much. There's too many people on the other side, and it will be Astralis.
Glaive now with a scout outside, taken down, no armor. He could never set the aim once he got tagged the first time. Hades gonna go challenge for a little bit more. Config up top. Few shots ring out, and Hades is gonna challenge still.
Yeah, dunk down to minimize that player model. Does work. I find it hard not to do that without also doing it in real life.
Yeah, I can actually imagine that. Good shot from Hades, good follow-up from Hades. He's killing everyone. He's got 3 so far. He's got 4 now. And BlameF is there in that position with the scalp, but the rest of his teammates have arrived to steal the ace away from him. Spink says, nope, no joy for you. Madden will find it at the end.
Yep. Normally you'd have Molotovs to clear out the stairs here, because it's really hard to play someone there. Otherwise, they can just uncrouch and immediately be in that angle. Madden gets caught, though. Awkward timing for him. Farley will take him down. And we're at 30 seconds here.
That's a dangerous rotation.
It is to get up onto the A-bomb side yet again with just 25 seconds, but they are going for it. Spinks is calling it in, saying, I need some backup here. Nice job on the MP9. Maybe not that much backup needed. Config's going to fall to Diha, and it's just BlameF on his own. He'll get that kill, looking for it. He actually had the right idea, and still has 10 seconds. If he can get behind and maybe put the bomb down, it's possible for him to try and clutch it. Oh, but they're already on top of him. Hades out in the open. He misses the shot, and he goes for it. Oh, BlameF. Great. He's actually up here very late. I'm very disappointed that he hasn't seen anyone over the smoke.
Yeah, I'm bummed that he didn't get rewarded for that. That's a cool play. Spinks at the off angle as they turn around this corner, spots the leg of config. They line up. Oh, he sprays them all down. 3 kills for Spinks.
Boom. And no one's checking this. If somehow Farley even gets out from this and checks it, I'm absolutely calling shenanigans.
He gets reported.
Yeah, definitely. There's no way.
Well, at least Dia can call it down. He's like, yeah, footsteps. He's dropping down secret. They're not coming up right at the moment. Madden can be comfortable, so they know the position of both. One threw a Molotov and door, likely to go ramp room. And the other one's dropped down secret.
40 seconds to try and find a bomb plant. Farley probably has to do that on his own. If he can get a kill, get the bomb plant down while leaving BlameF across the map. Oh, and actually BlameF's finding DR outside. But the main portion of this is still not going to happen.
Oh, no. They're going to go back up.
Yes, he is.
No.
they might have found a way out, possibly. Madden going to be able to stop the bomb at the very least. 18 seconds, and Blameless in a lot of trouble once again here. He's picked up the bomb, he sneaks back down below.
Snappy's here.
Yeah, he is there. And with 10 seconds left, there's nothing Blameless could do. That is a cool read from Snappy.
One player in heaven, one player in the upper bomb site. So ENCE has all bases covered.
Yeah.
It's how much can Spinks do. He can't commit himself to the fight. He's trying to pick off one. And there's no utility here for Astralis, so he could actually have a bit of a field day if he finds the right fights or gets the opening kill once this take begins.
The nightmare scenario is Spinks dying without really getting much and them getting all his utility. I think that part would not be good. 35 seconds, and surely they're going to come help out. Oh, they jump right into it. It's a pretty good jump. They're going to find him after just the one kill. So far, so good on the side of Astralis. And bomb power going to commence. Hades, yeah, he was not ready for it. Config closes the door and sticks to fight. Madden goes down.
In the previous round, they didn't get one at all from ENCE. They were frozen in place. Great position for Spinks to find the equalizing kill.
And the rest of the team in general. They've got 3 people on this bomb site. Molotov into the corner. They're going to put it down even if the player had escaped, because Astralis have to worry about it then. They don't know if someone's inside of that smoke now. Hades goes down, and that's not that great for the defense. They're going to lose Madden as well. It's on Spinks, and he gets completely taken down. Config able to land that headshot. They had 3 people there. They actually gambled a lot in that 4-on-5 to have that A defense, and it still does not work.
Yeah, right read in an utter collapse. Obviously, the Molotov...
Bit of a boost going on with the AWP on top, so gonna find Blamef, not expecting it. And that, I think, did Spinks also fire the gun? I think they know there's 3 people on the bomb site. I think they know everything because of the boost and the rifle. They could maybe even just guess it. Farley coming back, but Sip goes down. Spinks running in and chasing them as they go for the ramp. And Madden's right here. Glaive is so low on health, and he's gone. Oh no, Astralis, they had kind of an opening, but not so much anymore. Config trying to find his way back in the round. It's now going to be a one-on-one because Farley showed up with the Tech-9 to execute Hades. 35 seconds. You don't have that much time to play this slowly, because you have to calculate for the fact that you might need to go and get the bombs to buffer with here. Rush onto the A-bomb site from the Astralis side. Spinks is going to get the one, but good return. Snappy shows up, but they're kind of funneling into the bomb site one at a time. And in the end, Astralis will trade favorably 3 versus 2 now. And they have time. They don't have to run to get this bomb down right away. They can secure Mini, make sure someone's covering upper as well. They're waiting for it. There's a huge gap right there. Diha's thinking about it with the FAMAS, and he actually wins the fight. A little bit shocked. And now it's a 2-on-2. That's
Diha's smoke that he put down, so he knew there was going to be that space. He uses it to gain cover, make sure no one can peek him in the bomb site, and he can clear out door. Great play from Diha. As you mentioned, having a fantastic game. 3-on-2 for Astralis turns into a 1-on-2. But it's Zipix.
Yes, it is. But so far with only 4 kills, they're coming in from the high ground. He gets 1, but Hades, good return. He's going to try and see if he can go aggressive behind it. Big risk. And Glaive's run. Successful initially. But running into Spinks. Not what he wanted down there.
But look at what he's caused. Look how many players are downstairs. 2 in secret. Snappy's over at the control side windows in the lower bomb site. That leaves this Diaz in the worst position possible. He's got to worry about 3 choke points at the moment. And Hades, they obviously have no idea. I think Diaz is just going to be a free kill inside the site. There's no communication. This is open. As soon as they look down, yeah, freebie. And there's Hades coming up. Man, that just the presence from Glaive caused an over-rotation, and what a disaster for ENCE in the final round of this half. The only thing going for him is Madden has the bomb down in front of him, but he's got 3 to find.
That really is a shocking lap. You're absolutely right. They had a really good shot at getting this one. And Madden, I think Sip already knows, and he's going to take him down.
Those are the fun rounds to coach. Those ones right there. Those are the good ones.
Oh, here we go. Nade on top. MP9 to slow them down, although Snappy actually gets the kill through. Farley, that's a wide peak. That's actually very... He's back for more. I don't like seeing that. That's the kind of thing that can... they probably will still win this round. That is the kind of thing that can easily blow up around. Yeah, the initial wide swing, exactly, you're right. That's pretty dangerous in and of itself. You get a double kill and you have the chance to fall back. Take it. And just to reiterate, I mean, there's almost nothing to be won by defending ramp at this point. You know, just you get the double kill, fall back, and So what if they take ramp? Why do you care? You have people defending down below. They can't go anywhere.
Oh, this is an issue. Config's all alone. They're creeping up slowly on him. He's got teammates coming in vents. He goes down. Yeah, this is now the dangerous part of it. Now they also have some utility. Smoke goes up in the door. They're going to get the plant. Oh, no. Madden gets off of it. Goes down through the smoke. It's all on Spinks. 68 HP. I don't think he wants to reload.
He has got 2 bullets, Jason, in this deagle.
What's he got in the M4?
I don't know, but he has. I mean, he's not gonna win this with 2 deagle headshots. I'm not. I don't want to. I don't want to believe that. Yeah, no way. Oh, he's caught by Blame F. But I feel like that's the kind of play that if that backfires, we would have been saying, oh, well, that's the danger of playing with Config, you know. But it's also what makes it so hard to play against Config. How do you see that coming? He's just pushing in to get the kill. Now DR's gone down to Sip, and you're playing 5 versus 3, and you're still hanging around in lobby.
Yeah, and trying to come through smoke as well. This has all gone to hell for ENCE. It's gotten discoordinated, discombobulated, disconnected, and that's going to be a 10th round for Astralis. They're the first to take double digits in the game.
Disintegrated.
No, there you go.
Hades 1 versus 5. And as absurd as it seems, still a lot to be accomplished in a round like this if you can get a couple of kills. There's one of them, but especially if it's 2 more. Molotov, ooh, if he could have thrown it further, it would have been even better, but there's no way for him to know. 20 seconds now. Winning the round is not an option here, but 1 more kill on Glaive. That's armor, that's grenades. I mean, again, you get 1 good opening, it's probably worth it. Config hanging around on the actual door itself, which you can't sit on. Farley gonna fall back this time, which I appreciate. Instead of sticking out there, you could probably... Oh, he's gonna come back for more, and there's an AK waiting. Molotov down. Astralis don't give up this round. They've built it nice enough up until this point. They've got the 1-round lead. But if ENCE can claim this round somehow, they're going to be so motivated to try and win this whole game. I think
ENCE is trying to think that they want to go down vents, that they want to bail out. I think they're just going to be able to make it. They're going to do it, yeah. The sound cues will be there eventually, but man, they're going to get a great stance, and Hades is actually going to lurk up top. If anyone wants to drop down and go vents to follow up with them, he's going to be there, calling out information. No one's vents. No one's vents. Just be careful of ramp.
We were praising Astralis for these calls when they did them on the T side, and ENCE has just done the same thing. That's so cool to see. Sip can come look for someone here. Snappy runs out with a Tech 9, but he can't land the headshot. And Sip swings around to bring him down. Biha and Hades are now left. And that bomb is planted. It's been ticking for a minute now. Hades sneaking back around, and he's going to find the opening. Brings down 1. The spray is in for the headshot, and now BlameF is on his own. ENCE, they found everything they wanted in this round. BlameF, you might as well try and go for the defuse. It's not going to happen. Hades will take down... And BlameF in a decent position. They check it though. There's 2 of them out there. They're going to try and wrap around. And he'll stop Snappy. Ready for the fight is D-Harp. Madden takes the 1. The bomb is on the ground, but Config. How long can he live with the MP9? Not much longer. He did get Hades. Finally, 1 versus 2. It's doable with the AWP even. Spinks is the real target. D-Harp's already low on health, and he's not going to check both sides of the road. And you should always do that, Jason.
Farlick reads this. He's already going to ramp room. He can't stop the plant, but maybe he can pin down Spinks. Smoke is going to help Spinks escape afterwards. Farlick might have 1 chance. He's going to see if he jumps back across.
He has a Molotov as well, Farlick, but even throwing that, it has an element of...
Oh, no.
He was out in the open, and Farlick did not see that.
ENCE has been softened up on the cross. Astralis has done all the right things to give themselves an advantage. 5 on 4, and Madden 1 bullet away from death. He's given the op.
Oh, they traded back. Fair enough. But yeah, that would have made sense. Farley back here. They have Molotovs to throw at him if they really want to. He sees just the top of someone's head. Not able to get the kill, though. A minute on the clock, and Config is sneaking down, and the timing is so good. He'll get that kill. Does get shot at the back eventually, but they can't really make it onto the site here. No chance for a bomb plant. And Astralis... Sure, he's going to get a 3rd at this point. BlameF tries to help out. Config goes down. Oh, another miss. It's Glaive in the back to try and save the round. And Hades, he can get the kill, but he's running out of time here. 16 seconds. Snappy's controlling the high ground. They have got the bomb picked up at the very least, and they're going to get the plant anyway. Glaive, he nearly had the round. Oh, no. Low on health is BlameF, and Snappy, he's got the right idea. AK in hand, and he sees that. He didn't even have to be that quick. 1 bullet would have done it, and now it's on Sip. No grenades in a 1 versus 2, and he knows where Snappy is up there, but he can't hit the shot. I don't even know where the bullets went, but it's gonna be... Here we go. 15 to 12. Pressure towards Mini already, blowing open the door, expecting a reaction. And they almost got it with that flashbang, but they're gonna fall dead. It's gonna end it right now. Onto the bomb site we go. Farley gets up high, and he'll get the 1 kill, but this is still pretty good. Traded evenly into the site. It's a 3-on-3. And they're gonna go for the bomb plant. No, they fake it out for a minute. They want to see if anyone is crazy enough to come running through. Sip.
Oh, God.
Oh, they go
no.
right down, and that M4 is going to eat them. Oh,
No!
He jumps on top and no-scopes him. Sip is gone out of the round, and now it's a 2-on-2. And this time, the bomb is going to be planted, but how do you get down to actually do it? Diha is ready and waiting in the smoke. I don't even know if he could see it, but he got the headshot anyway. And Farley in the corner. He knows where he is, and he has to do this before Diha shows up. Oh, he's so dead. There it is. ENCE. They make the final and knock out Astralis.
That's incredibly impressive from ENCE. What a run they've had through the spring showdown. Even shutting